Great tackle there. kickoff. The game has been postponed to 2:30 p.m. this evening between Malaysia, the home team, against Hong Kong, China. Malaysia is still looking for the first win in the Asia Rugby Men's Championship, where they have debuted in the main Premier League in 2018, and we are at UPM Stadium in Serdang, Selangor to watch this inaugural match. And today you can see there's a lot of fans coming down to support the Malaysian team especially, but Hong Kong is not coming without any fans. They have some hardcore fans coming down to give support to their teams.
Yeah, Rob, it's good to see the weather is back in a good situation.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, standing right now, South Korea with a win last week against Malaysia, 55-5. They are standing at first place, currently at the ARC Men's Championship Premier Division, followed by Hong Kong, China. The thing is about Hong Kong, China, they are the favourites to win again. They are obviously the defending champions of the ARC Premier Division. And you are with me, Rod, together with Duke Krishnan.
Hello,
Malaysia rugby legend, second ever Malaysian player to ply his trade in Japan, and first ever Malaysian player to ply his trade in the USA. Duke, how are you, and what do you think of this match today?
Good, brother, good. Thank you for having me here. It's my honor. And today I'm so happy to be here with the team, and good day for good footy, I would say. It's a good day for footy.
Yeah, definitely.
With the situation here, definitely it's a good day for good footy.
Yeah, and as just now, the thing about Malaysia, at 12 o'clock it was 35 degrees and it was really scorching hot, sunny day. And to be honest, everyone at the stadium was expecting some running rugby today, but exactly around 1:30 p.m. the shower started. It started to pour down. At first it was just a normal shower, but then after that the rain started pouring down. But thankfully right now the rain has stopped and we can start the game soon. We can, like what Duke said just now, we can expect some good running rugby. And I want to hear what you said just now about the technical part. So today, who's going to win the game?
That is unpredictable. But what I can predict, like what I can say, with the weather changes like this, now it's all about the skills, because now the handling have to be right and no 50-50 passes. It's not like what we expected. Earlier it was hot, so it's easy to grip the ball, and passing you can do easy passing. Now the ball is more slippery, so you have to like really be careful how you handle the ball and how you're gonna attack and everything. So the game structure will be changed. So it's get more interested now, because Malaysia have a lot of speed players. So they have like a lot of speed players. With this kind of weather, with the bad handling, they can counter attack. So now that we can expect for a different result.
This was last week's highlight. Hong Kong against UAE, where Hong Kong beat UAE. UAE is debuting in their Premier Division this year. Hong Kong won 52-5. They managed to get one try. I guess it's a good start from UAE. And I think for this year's ARC, UAE will be Malaysia's biggest rival.
Yeah, I think so. Because UAE is coming up to Premier League and Malaysia has been here, so it will be a big rival. Malaysia don't want to like show any weakness to the upcoming junior underdogs. So I'm looking forward to watch that game too. That will be a good game.
Yeah, this was the highlight between Korea and Malaysia. The boys from Malaysia had a tough time in the office last week.
Yeah, so we can see how well Korea prepared for this tournament, and the vision for them for the next World Cup, it's really bright, because the way they prepare the team, the programs, the training programs that they have. So it's good to see how a team with like all 100% Korean players, all like can come up to this far. So in this tournament, I think Korea is like a really
the dark horse probably. Yeah, definitely. Korea is the dark horse, and they will give Hong Kong a run for their money in their final match next week against Hong Kong. And obviously, I think in terms of rivalry, Hong Kong and Korea for the past few years, since the absence of Japan in the ARC, definitely that will be a match to watch, as we've seen in the past where Korea and Hong Kong have really tight games, and that's something that we are really looking forward to. But Malaysia, one thing, as you know, you and I, we were talking before the game, Malaysia, there's a lot of potential for Malaysia. Probably the preparation needs to be better, and also the programs, we need to streamline the programs, have better programs, as well as having more data to work with, so that the coaches can probably customize our training for the team. And the team
walking up.
Walking up from the tunnel, they are ready for the match. The second match of the ARC Asia Rugby Championship 2024 at UPM Stadium in Serdang, Selangor, Malaysia. The pitch is very wet. We can see, hopefully there's not a lot of, there won't be much drop ball, but you know, history, if we look at history, in this weather, we can expect a lot of scrums.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I'm going to be wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong in that, what I said just now. But again, in this weather, we can expect some drop balls and more scrums, and probably, hopefully, not too much stoppages, so that the game can flow much more.
Yeah, so comes to the tournament like a game like this with the slippery weather, I think we need to focus on more set plays.
All right,
okay, it's going to be national
anthem
anthem.
of both teams. We hear the Negaraku national anthem for Malaysia being sang from the fans and the players.
Yeah, the sun is back.
Yeah, the sun is back. That's a good thing to highlight. Match officials for this game: Justin Wang at the middle, assisted by Yeo Wei Liang and Derek Chua, all from Singapore Rugby Union.
Yeah, they are very
And the
experienced.
lineup for Hong Kong, China, 128 caps in the starting 15, with a total of 167 caps across, with 4 changes from 23 last week. we have a few players, a few veteran players, Jack Neville, Paul Altier, Callum McCullough, coming back to Malaysia to play it today. And with the Malaysian team, Samir Sani Surinder at lock. We have Nasharuddin Ismail starting today and as captain as well, so we can expect some high work rate from the captain, and also the scrum half of the national team, Lee James Chapman, returns to fly half, and Azwan Zuhairi Madzizi also returns at outside centre as he was injured at the last minute last week, and I think the Malaysian team is also quite taken back as Fairuz Rahman, their veteran player, is out with a ligament injury. Crown Prince of Terengganu, Tengku Muhammad Ismail, Ibni Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin from Terengganu, former rugby player, used to play for the state of Terengganu. He has obviously a lot of rugby experience, love for rugby, and also experience. He has played previously a few years ago for the state of Terengganu, and today he has decided to come down and support the Malaysian team. Good to see someone at his figure coming down to support the game and also the national team. And he's been taken through the Hong Kong players, Hong Kong lineup. We have some former professionals playing for Hong Kong. Callum Scott played for London Irish, and he's starting at on the bench. Tom Hill also starting at the bench, 23, a former Waratahs player. Jack Neville at outside centre. He's playing in Spain now, and previously he was playing at Nottingham in the UK. Alex Post, the starting hooker for Hong Kong, used to play for Oxford University a couple of years ago.
Seems like they have a lot of very good experienced players.
Yeah, I think in terms of experience, both teams have a mixed experience in terms of there are new players coming into the mix compared to previous years, especially Malaysia. If we count the number of caps, if I'm not mistaken, is only 132 caps. So combined total, so that means there's a lot of new players coming into the mix, and in terms of experience, not much experience comparatively. How do you think the Malaysian team especially will fare in this game?
At the moment, I think this is the chance for the senior players to take up the leadership role, so they can guide the young players who come up without any experience. So like Samir Surinder and Cheman, they all have like a lot of experience playing for the national team. So this is the time for them to step up and lead the young boys to the next level. And this game is going to be a good experience for the young players, so they'll play higher level rugby. So I'm looking forward to see how the leadership going.
Josh, ready?
Well, it feels like yesterday, Samir Surinder feels like, still like a little boy to me.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, Just Wang with the whistle kicking off. Caught by Harith Iqbal. Harith Iqbal stepping his way through. Chipping and chasing. Harith Iqbal. What a good start.
What a start.
The ball bounced off.
What a start. Yes. So it's 50-22. Is it on the 50?
It looks like a 50-22. Yeah, I think it is a 50-22.
What a start.
Great recovery from there, Duke.
Yeah. See, this is the things that I was talking about, that, you know, the speed and then the unexpected things, like they were thinking like we might start well. So starting like this, it will be turned the whole game around.
That is the mark.
That's a good start.
Thank you.
So it's all come to the set play now.
Tapped away, tapped back.
Stay white.
So we lost the ball, Malaysia lost the ball.
Stay one step.
But still Hong Kong under pressure because they're playing in their own danger zone.
Yeah, the 5 meter line.
Counter-racking. Are they ball turnover? Yes. The ball has been turned over.
Oh, that's unexpected by Malaysia.
Got to play.
Possession
Got to
has
play
been
by
changed.
Malaysia.
Ball!
Turnover again.
See, there was a good chance that Malaysia get to turn over the ball.
Bottom ball.
And I think that was a bit of a mistake as the player went right inside again. Hakim Abu Hassan, I think. Yeah, that's Hakim. He ran back inside.
Yeah, it looks like he see the gap in there and then he just run in. The thing is, like, the others have to be ready to support the player. See, right there he got carried out. So if you got held up like that, it's called maul.
Yep.
When the ball not out, it's a turnover. So with the experienced players in the team, things like this, they can turn over the ball under the pressure. So this is the first scrum of the game.
At the 2-minute mark, early days to have a scrum.
Boys, we chatted about this before the game. One fine.
Amirul Mukminin Amizan, veteran player for Malaysia at hooker. Against Alex Post from Hong Kong, China. Faisal Solomona at tight head for Hong Kong. Against Azri Kamal Rosnan at loose head for Malaysia. Scramble
Holding
solid.
up on the scrum.
It says the referee.
Okay.
Ball being cleared away. And now at Malaysia's territory.
So the ball is back in the Malaysian territory. See there, they need to support players right now.
Farid Iqbal.
It's a good counter-attack by Hong Kong. Well, good counter-attack by Hong Kong. That's where the support players have to come down as quick as possible because now the fullback by himself alone.
First penalty also for the game with
First
Hong
penalty
Kong
for Hong
now
Kong, yes.
Opting for the kick out rather than the penalty kick.
Yeah.
Rather than
So
kicking
it looks
for
like
goal.
Hong Kong is going to play a lot of set plays and slow games because they have a very mobile forwards. And they're going to play, like, I think they're really confident in their set plays, like lineouts and scrum. And that is the game that they are bringing in today.
And that's the crucial part. If you play 15s, especially, you need to have a good execution.
This is the first maul of the game.
And there'll
So
be
it looks like a
interesting.
very good maul. It looks like a
Hong
very good
Kong
maul, and they're moving
pushing.
forward. They managed to stop it.
See with Hong Kong, a dummy. Able to shut down the scrum half, Hong Kong scrum half.
So now
See
the
with Hong Kong.
Malaysian. Counter-ruck is happening. Malaysia is countering the ruck and they're turning over.
Penalty to Hong
penalty
Kong.
to Hong Kong.
White was offside.
There's an offside player in the counter-ruck. But the counter-ruck was good. There's a good energy. That's what we want during the under the pressure.
Yep.
We need somebody take the leadership and counter the ruck.
And this is the thing, dude. I think one of the things Malaysia needs to, especially Malaysia needs to look at is discipline to make sure that they don't give out these really crucial penalties. As you know, just now we can see the set play by Hong Kong. They're gonna set a maul. For sure, they're gonna set a maul from here.
See, right here, they're not here. Like most of the team will be ready to counter the line out first because you can't give them easy line out. And now see, they're gonna keep pushing. The maul is looking good. It's looking good, and Hong Kong have the advantage, and they're gonna play. They're playing. See, that was a bad play, but they're under the. It's a good thinking. That's a good thinking, but they're playing under the advantage, so they're taking the advantage. Very good play. So the ball is going back to Hong Kong.
White pulling the ball down.
Pulling the ball down, says the ref. That's the thing, right?
They're
Only
collapsing, more
the
collapsing.
angle, at that angle, the ref can see.
Yeah.
Another penalty, and this is the third penalty, about the same area, still in Malaysia's territory.
It's well said. Let's see how the defense going. So far, Malaysia looking good, but it's moving forward.
But good defense by Malaysia as well.
It's very good defense. They're stopping the maul.
advantage.
That's the
Amirul
advantage.
Mukminin, then there you go. First try by Hong Kong.
First try.
From the set piece, from 3 lineouts, 3 line-out attempts, and finally they managed to cross the chalk and get the first
So the
try
try
of the
scored
game.
Prof Faisal Solomon?
No, I think it's Rory Cinnamon.
Rory Cinnamon.
And that was quite an easy try for Hong Kong.
From the mall, you can see they are very close, and that's a crucial part where they can stay disciplined on that.
And that's the thing about the 15s, rugby 15s. Hong Kong has good forwards so that they can, set a solid platform in front. And that's what they were doing in these first few minutes. They are testing the Malaysian forwards. And finally they got the try, and
the conversion.
Conversion looks good.
Good
So
kick.
plus 2 more points, 7-0. First 7 minutes, Duke. What are your thoughts?
So at the moment, the team is still hard to predict because Malaysia had a very good start from there, and then one mistake happened, and then they get back to their own danger zone, and then Hong Kong started to penetrate from it. So it's still early. Now it's going to be the second restart. So let's see how Malaysia going to overcome.
Fly half for Malaysia, kicking off, restarting the game.
Yes, Malaysia turn over the ball.
Loose ball picked up by Malaysia. Dasharuddin.
That's a good carry, support.
Amirul Mukminin, the hooker for Malaysia.
And Malaysia have the advantage now. They have
Pick
to make
and
use
go.
of the advantage.
Still with
Great.
Malaysia. Replying Hong Kong's first try. Playing at the short side.
Offside. That's an advantage for Malaysia, and they have very well used it.
So if you were the captain, what's your option here?
Right now, I will go for the line-out because I wanted to test, like even in my case, I will want to test the scrum, but they are forwards. How good at defense. But every point is count. So taking a 3-point from there, I think that will put Malaysian team in the foot forward.
Yeah, and this is a better position than what Lee James Chapman had to endure last week. I think he missed a couple of kicks. Even though it was from center, but the distance is quite far, but I think he should get this one as he's quite in front of the post. Chapman with the 3-point.
Looking good. Well done. That's a good start. That's another good start for Malaysia. Step forward. You can see Lee Chapman have a lot of fans out in the audience.
Just fun fact for everyone, this is for the last 5 encounters against Malaysia, Hong Kong won all games. Back in 2018, they won 6-7-8, 91-10, 30-24 in 2019 when Duke was playing in that game. He was captaining the game, and that was the closest ever Malaysia had their chance against Hong Kong. The return game wasn't so good, 71-0, and Hong Kong last year won their last game 88-9. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time Malaysia ever scored in their first 10 minutes.
So it looks like the ball not straight. Yeah.
Of the game. Yeah, there you go.
So you can see that comes to the set plays and confidence. I don't see far difference between Malaysia and Hong Kong. This is the second scrum of the game.
Okay, first scrum for Malaysia.
Second. This is the second scrum for the...
Second scrum for Malaysia.
Crouch!
And this will be a good test for the Malaysian team.
Oh, this is the first scrum. Yeah, you're right, bro. First scrum for Malaysia.
The ref is not happy with that scrum setup.
You have to try harder. And we've lost the gap again. Yeah?
So now most of the referees are checking the gap because they don't want a big gap in between the thing because they don't want to see the impact. They want to go in. This has to be very smooth.
Crouch!
And these rules come in to protect the players, the front players, which is
Bind!
good,
And also important.
important for the
Set!
players. Well done, they're holding up. Well done.
Quite
That's
a
a good
solid scrum
scrum.
from Malaysia. And Nigel
very
Chapman
good.
kicking the ball back. From the 22. Paul Altair.
See, now they have to work on the defense line.
Taking the ball back. D. James Chapman waiting. Giving the ball to Anwarul Hafiz. Anwar Hafiz now he's kicking back the ball, trying to get the 50-22. And that is a very good kick by
Good
the
kick, Ram,
Hong
yeah.
Kong fullback Abitabile Mateo.
First man here, thank you. Yeah. On your first man. How many whites?
Malaysia's line out, they have yet to go on their own line out.
Yeah, so Malaysia going with the 5-man line out now. Yes. One and a set play. But that's...
It's a knock on into touch. He didn't kick it, right? So it's a knock on into touch. You have an option.
The ball touched the ground first. He tried to kick the ball,
Scrum, line out. Line out.
but he actually kicked the ball.
Yeah, that looks kicked.
Okay.
Again in Malaysia's danger
out,
zone, Hong
out.
Kong find themselves in a pretty good position.
Stay in.
Good take by Kalamakala. Again, another set piece by
Zone
the
momentum.
Hong Kong team.
Did I miss a knock on?
Picked up by Faisal Solomona.
The ball is out. Yes, well done. And the ball turn over. Yes. So this is how they counter runs and the energy of the team. And this is one of the senior players for the Malaysian rugby team, Amirul Mukminin.
Playing the ball on
This
the
is
ground.
probably the third counter that we've seen the Malaysian
No, this is
team
your own
play.
player.
Yeah.
And I think this week they are a totally different machine, a totally different team compared to last week. Probably last week they had jitters,
Josh,
The different
very
energy.
clearly your own momentum.
yeah,
This
different
one.
that's a
energy. And the execution has been good as well for the
Yeah.
Malaysian team. Obviously, they are coming in. The Malaysian team are coming in as the underdog. The favorites are always the
Always the
Hong Kong or
favourites.
China team. Amirul Mukminin to throw in.
Yes, and
Good take, DJ Chapman. Oh,
Play on.
Leon says the ref.
Now,
Handling
first you took
mistake
the
just
extra
now.
rolls, and he was on his feet.
so that's a good counter turnover jackal from Hong Kong. So you can see very experienced players know what to do in under crucial moment.
Luckily, Amirul Abbas was there, but they are quite unlucky after probably the support from Malaysia is just probably a few inches at the back. Good timing from the Hong Kong team as they are just ready to
Yeah.
stop the Malaysian players, right? Good defense and good character showed by the Hong Kong team. Another good take, and what a set piece!
Oh, that's a beautiful play. That's a beautiful play, but didn't sink in well
Time off.
by Hong Kong.
Time off, says the ref. Probably someone.
Time is off. Just space.
It's a time off. Probably the referee wanted to check
I think there's
with
a
the
bit of
assistant referees. It must be some.
So we've clearly got an
Infringement,
intentional
probably.
knock-on here. The question is whether it's prevented a probable try from being scored. Do we check it? Yeah, we just check if there's any
Oh,
covering
so
player.
there's a penalty play.
James, did you hear that?
potential penalty try
Yeah.
and potential yellow card as well. I think that was a knock-on. Either it's deliberate or not.
Yeah.
It's going to be determined by the TMO.
Can you show us a wide angle? I think there's no covering player, yeah?
So I think he tried to intercept the
Could you just
ball.
play that back again, James? My on-field decision is that there's no covering player.
We're just going to replay it for you here, Just. Director, replay, please.
Yeah, we're going through into the bin on penalty try.
Correct.
So,
On-field
that's,
decision,
penalty try.
penalty try, and Amirul Mukminin, unlucky for him. I don't think for us here at the commentary box we cannot conclude whether that was a deliberate knock-on or not, but from the ref's view and angle, it is a penalty try. It looks deliberate, and now 14-3.
2-3, yeah.
Hong Kong 14 with the second try, and no conversion kick needed. So that's 10 minutes of rest for Amirul Mukminin and 14 men for the Malaysian team, 1 man down, and definitely this will hamper the Malaysian team's effort. And Hong Kong should take advantage of this 10 minutes power play, and probably they will attack the Malaysian line more, probably from the forwards as Amirul Mukminin is playing hooker. James Chapman with a torpedo kick, trying to find a touch from the 22.
That's a good handling.
From Harith Iqbal returning the kick again, and it's straight out.
That's a good pressure.
Nasharuddin
Outside the 22.
trying to get the ball. With James Chapman under pressure.
Once you're done, last head down, you're drafted.
Benjamin Alex Barrett. James. Oh, Harry Later just now. McCullough with the ball. Busting his way to Paul Altier.
Oh, that's a good handling.
Oh.
Good handling by Hong Kong, and they're playing forwards too.
Sebastian Bryan, the 7th maestro of Hong Kong, turning out for the 15th team today.
And that's a good handling by Hong Kong and play with that. Like you can see the experience coming in now that they can see once you play tight, there must be space at the outside. And they play, they carry twice, and then they started to play good hands.
And they
It's a
are
very
not
good
afraid to
Penetrate the space, yeah.
penetrate space, and also handling the ball out. That's the thing about weathers like this, and Malaysia especially tends to play a bit reserved. I think that's the general consensus of if a Malaysian team plays.
Yes,
Right.
and you can see they don't even directing each other. They all know what's going to happen next. That comes to that sink in, like how bonding the team is. Like once the forwards are playing on the other side, the backs are ready to attack. So that's how the team normally should be sinking. And they got a successful conversion.
Third try within 20 minutes of the game. Hong Kong, China 21, Malaysia trailing with 3 points. And with 14 men, 1 man down, Amirul Mukminin at the sit bin. As I said just now, Hong Kong, China, they are taking their chances with a man up, with a man extra on the park. James Chapman again with the kickoff.
It's a beautiful kick. And
Tried to be picked up by Samir Surinder.
there's a line break. It's a beautiful line break.
A good line break, and now
And a
James
good counter attack.
And
Hong Kong looks like they got a chance.
From Hong Kong.
That's a straight kickoff, a try from the kickoff.
Yeah, and
It's a
great
good
recovery
counter
too.
attack from Hong Kong. And good support play from the Hong Kong backs players.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful play. That's a
you can
beautiful
see,
play
just
from
not-
Hong Kong.
And also great recovery too, as just now, as you can see from the kickoff, one of the players didn't manage to catch the try, but somehow they managed to recover from it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about Hong Kong, they are showing a lot of character now. They are
Yes.
showing that they have that experience compared to the Malaysian team. And also great finishing.
Yeah, but with the, like if you see, Malaysia had a good start of the game, but Hong Kong managed to stay composed and stay together and overcome whatever pressure that they were up to. And then Malaysia started to making a lot of penalty plays, a lot of giveaway, a lot of penalties, and Hong Kong make use of it.
Sebastian Ryan with the conversion attempt. This is the 4th try from Hong Kong. Sebastian Ryan, as I mentioned just now, sevens maestro, very, very good sevens player. And the thing about Hong Kong, they have full-time players, so these full-time players are being used at 7s and 15s. Sebastian Ryan with the conversion.
Successful conversion there.
28, Hong Kong, China, Malaysia still at 3 points, still trailing. Hong Kong, China is really taking their chances against Malaysia
Yes.
with 1 man down. Yeah?
With 1 man down, so now they are taking, with the experience, they know where to attack. First 3 minutes, you can see they are testing the game, like how it's gonna go, and then now they started to play. And let's see how Malaysia overcome this pressure. It's a beautiful kick by Lee Chapman. And good counter.
A good tap back
And they
actually
secure the
by the
ball.
Malaysian team. Nasharuddin. Oh. Nasharuddin with the ball out. Chapman. Now to Azwan Mazizi. The magician, Azwan Mazizi. Nasharuddin.
Use it.
Use it, says the ref. Forwards are waiting. Sharif, Nur Hidayat. James Chapman with the kick. Bounce. Still in the 22. Plenty of time, but now he's returning the kick to Anwarul Hafiz. Lee James Chapman with the kick out. What a great kick.
From 22, that's a great kick from Lee Chapman for the game ground.
Brian is trying to tell the ref the kick was actually outside of the 22, but I don't think so. The kick was in the 22, and that was quite a great kick from Chapman from quite a difficult position. And if you notice, Duke, there's been a lot of kicking in this game.
There's a lot of kicking game.
White, somebody in the 5, please.
Evo. Yep. It's much better now. Very clear now. At the start, I couldn't hear him.
Hong Kong
He's like,
with the line out, great take, and now still with Hong Kong. Great support showed by Hong Kong, and they're outside of their 22. This is going to be a ping pong kick again.
There's a touch ball, you can attack straight away.
It's taken back in. It's taken back.
Anwarul Hafiz. Kicking the ball into the 22 area of Hong Kong. Great take by Anwarul Hafiz.
Hello, can you hear me? Thank you.
Chase.
Jack Neville just not trying to get the ball. But now at the open side, to the short side. Finally being brought down, still with Hong Kong. Great at searching for space. Laying hands, there you go.
So there's a forward knock-on by Hong Kong.
And a good tackle too by Anwar Hafiz.
Yes, good defense line. That you can see he was patient, he doesn't even go in.
Before that a little bit.
Scrum. Scrum.
That comes with the experience.
Scrum. Scrum option.
That's a very well played by Anwarul Hafiz.
Engaging.
Ataupun Goncang.
Fondly known as Goncang. Great to see the sun is back up again. Temperature was, I think, ding-donging from 35 degrees to 31 degrees, and currently it is at 33 degrees. Probably it's 34 degrees.
Yeah, that's the best part of Malaysia. Like, you know, the weather can change in minutes. Looks like Amirul, the experienced Amirul Mukminin is coming back in from the sin bin. And he cannot go in now because the plays are going on. He must be going in.
Crouch. Bye.
Amirul Abbas has been called from number 8 to hooker. But I'm not sure whether
To replace the sin bin, yeah.
decision. There you go.
I'm going to go back for the advantage to blue. They're losing under pressure.
So the ball has been turned over because they managed to drive the scrum
Penalty
for
here.
a certain meter,
Penalty here, boys.
more than 10 meters. So the ball will be turned over to blue now.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is when you mentioned just now when it comes down to leadership and also decision making. Amirul Abbas just now, he shouldn't have gone to the hooker position, and probably they should have substituted a hooker on
Yeah, time is off.
to ensure that they have a better scrum.
Kicking for the corner,
It's
yeah?
come to the decision making one, but maybe Amirul Abbas have the experience of being in the hook position,
Boys, line out, boys. Marks here.
and they're just gonna wait for Amirul Mukminin to come in. So that's where we need mostly the team will be like, okay, for this scrum you have to stay locked in.
Time off.
So there you go. The experienced player Amirul Mukminin is coming back in with the hope of he will lead the boys.
Time back on.
Another danger.
Another beautiful lineup for Hong Kong.
Maul.
And a beautiful maul which is moving forward
In danger situation
in
for
the
Malaysia.
danger zone, yes. That looks like some silly
there you
play
go.
by Hong Kong.
Went back, went back.
That was definitely
Yeah, that's another try for Hong Kong.
a punch to the head. That was definitely
And the players going to the sideline and talking to the referees
Director, can we replay that,
about what
please?
happened during the maul.
And definitely, I think that's supposed to be a red card, isn't it?
You
A strike to the
cannot
head.
punch. Yeah, it's a punch in the head. So I wonder if the referee gonna look into it. So this is the silly things that can let down the
just give
whole
us time.
team. It comes to both teams. You know, the silly moves like that.
Let's see it again.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Amirul Mukminin wasn't supposed to be there, but
So you should be
There you go.
playing
To the
that
head.
type of.
that is definitely unforgivable
James,
for
did you hear that?
the Malaysian group.
Just, I can hear you.
Yeah, we're just going to take a
We'll
look at
put a
the potential
replay up
foul
on the
play
screen for you.
That's like a direct punch in the
You wanna
head.
hit over
And
to the
that's a
screen?
very silly play by Hong Kong player. Unprofessional, I would say.
Yeah, and that's a professional foul, definitely. Number 4, I think that's Carl Sullivan.
Don't need you.
Big decision for the ref,
Can you play
Just
that?
Wang.
One more time.
Definitely he will need...
Just, we're going to put a replay up
He
on the
wants to
screen
try
of you.
to
We're going to have a look at the
mitigate this, but
actions
I
of
think there's no
blue
mitigation.
number 4.
You
Definitely
can
no
clearly
mitigation
see
for that.
how, but sometimes the
Director,
decision
replay,
making
please.
comes to the referees, to referee's hand.
No, right now I think the first decision is red card, but he's trying to mitigate the red card.
Well, comes to Amirul Mukminin. He was quite shocked looking at the referee, like, how can you get punched by...
Blue number. So we're going to disallow the try. Okay? Thanks, James. You got a decision. Captain, and blue number 4.
He'll go to the, at least to the bin, at least.
Captain. So the first thing that's happened is that the white player has come in from the side, right? But let us handle that. You cannot use your hand to hit and make contact with the opposing player. It's not a lot of force, so it's only a yellow. But be careful, yeah?
Only a yellow to the head.
Captain, we are disallowing the try. It's going to be a penalty here.
You can hear the fans are not really happy with the decision of referee made. But I will say the play was unprofessional play, but the player is not get injured. So in that case, the yellow card is can be a fair call. What do you reckon, Rod?
No try.
I think since World Rugby has standardized the law, any strike to the head is unacceptable.
Yes,
I think that should be standardized as well in this game. So I think it should have been a red.
But I wonder if outside they're still considering the yellow cards, because now the yellow card still can be changed to red.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think there's a bunker.
Yeah.
So the decision will stand. Nasharuddin now to Shami Afiq.
It looks like Malaysia is back in play again with a new energy. It's good to see the boys are very energized to play again.
So just now Malaysia played with 14 men. Now Hong Kong is playing with 14 men. Both sides are making some minor mistakes.
Blue on the line, blue.
Inside there.
Cynical play by Amirul Mukminin landed him in the sin bin. Now Carl Sullivan is getting a 10 minutes rest at the sideline as well. Amirul Mukminin right now with a good throw. Nasharuddin.
Well done. That's a good line out.
Lee James Chapman throwing the ball out. And that was a good tackle.
Good tackle by Hong Kong center.
Ball is being
No!
attacked by Hong Kong right now. Good turnover by them.
No heads, no heads!
Faisal Solomona. No hands, says the ref. Now penalty to Hong Kong. Disrupting the momentum
Hands
of
in
the
the
game.
ruck. Yeah.
Ruck was formed. You won first man.
Oh, so right there, he was not the first man. So he cannot be disturbing the ball in the ruck.
Kick out at the just outside the 22-meter line of Malaysia.
White's on the line. On the line.
Lin Hughes. There was the fly half of the Hong Kong team taking the ball out. Now Hong Kong with the line out.
Nine, can you just stand back? 2x2.
Anticipate Hong Kong playing from the back line. Great penetration by Hong Kong. Stay with Hong Kong. Benjamin Alex Barrett just now. bursting his way through. Offloading. And still with Hong Kong.
What a defense by Malaysia.
Actually, Kamal Rosnan with that tackle, final save to deny Hong Kong another try.
Just space.
The player is out just.
James, I want you to look. Time off.
Time off again.
I want you to check and look at the actions of the covering fullback. Coming in with no arms.
Coming in with no arms now, Malaysia.
Just put a
Anwarul
replay up
Hafiz
there for you.
is being investigated for a no-arm tackle.
Director, can you put a replay up, please?
Is that player who's on the track right now? Do you have that number and another angle?
Just, I can't hear you, but we're going to put another replay up on the screen for you.
Looking at the actions of that covering fullback.
Director, one more replay,
Looking
please.
for the actions of the covering player. If he uses arms to charge into that contact. By 15 blue, 15 white.
But it looks like he didn't even
Director, can we
touch
replay
the
that, please?
player. Does he touch? Get the shoulder on the
Probably
player?
The slow motion would show a little bit.
Because
See?
before he touched, the other player is already covered.
Is that the footage you'd like to adjust?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like he was.
He was just running away
Yeah,
from him.
he
He
was-
didn't even
yeah.
touch
One
the
more time.
player.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
I don't know
Just
how
run through one more
the...
time for you, Just. One more time, please, Director.
Yeah, at first glance, it does look like the.
Yeah, he didn't even touch the players. He didn't even get a contact with the player.
And forward.
That's a good tackle by
So I'll tell
number
you what
one,
I'm seeing.
Malaysia.
I've
Azri
seen
Kamal Rosnan.
15 white charge into that with no attempt to wrap. What? So my on-field decision there is penalty try and a yellow card to 15 white.
Penalty
Do you
try.
agree?
Just, I feel you need to have another look at the replay. I feel there's a clear wrap from 15 white, but we'll play it again for
Yeah.
you.
Could you show it to me again?
Director, can we play that again? In slow-mo, please. Is there a clear wrap?
That's a clear intention to wrap.
There's a wrap.
Yes, just there's a clear wrap, so you can
There's a
stick
clear-
with the player is out in goal.
So we're going to go with goal line dropout
Yeah.
because he was out only in goal. Is that right?
The player is in goal, so taken in by the attacking team, goal line dropout.
Yeah. There's no foul play, but it's a goal line dropout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you've heard, the TMO also communicated
Goal line
there was no
dropout.
foul play against Anwarul Hafiz.
This is the one good part of having a TMO
Yeah.
who can actually see what actually happened.
But to be honest, at first glance, I really thought Anwarul Hafiz was doing that, as in
Throwing
he was
the shoulder.
tackling with shoulder charge. He was doing that shoulder charge. But again, from the slow motion, yeah, he was trying to run away.
Yeah. So he was trying to avoid the contact.
Joshua Hurts, he's been a good player for Hong Kong.
Now play.
Stay with Hong Kong now. Trying to push the ball out. And that's a good
Let's
try.
go. That's a good try by Hong Kong.
Paul Altier just stepping inside. There's not much that he needs to do, but Paul Altier, big Paul Altier, he's a good stepper.
He's a former sevens player. Eh? Is that him?
Yeah. Paul Altier, there you go.
Yes.
There was not much cover tackle from the Malaysian team as well, and he took his chances There you go, that step inside.
And the decision to play hands to the white. So that's where it comes to the team experience, where first carry, second carry, and then play white. And they can penetrate any defense, any panic defense.
He scores the try and he converts as well. What cannot Paul Altier do?
And we are in 33 minutes in the first half.
Thoughts so far? What are your thoughts so far?
So far there is you can see the experience between the Hong Kong rugby team and Malaysian rugby team. There's a huge difference between staying as one team. You can see a lot of good energy with Malaysian national team, but you can see there's a place that where they're not sinking, chasing the kicks, coming to the defense line, they're not in the same line, and a lot of penalty giving away. So all that will be letting go the energy of the team.
And the ball curled in a little bit to add on another 2 points for Hong Kong, China, taking the tally to 35-3. Hong Kong way ahead in this first half with around 6 minutes to play in the first half.
There's a beautiful kickstart from Lee Chapman again. And good catch by Hong Kong.
Thank you. Take him back.
And Hong Kong tried not to play in their territory. Bad handling. But Lee Chapman managed to recover the ball. So the ball is not out and they'll keep playing, Hong Kong.
Playing advantage offside.
Playing advantage
Over there,
offside. And now the ball
that
has
is
been grabbed to the forward
race
grabber.
between
Foot race and Kamal
Hamidi managed to recover the ball and kick it out. There was quite a foot race down there.
And Malaysia was quite lucky they had Kamal Hamidi there.
Kamal Hamidi there. Take the responsibility to cover it up.
But I have also I also need to highlight that Hong Kong made a good decision to grab the ball, to kick grab the ball, as now it's 50-22 is possession to Hong Kong. They are going to throw in the line out. Alex Post is going to throw in the line out for Hong Kong, and Malaysia is finding themselves in another difficult situation.
Yeah.
Hong Kong, good take, and now another set piece by Hong Kong.
Play by Hong Kong.
But good defense
But
shown
good
by
defense, being
Malaysia.
alert.
Another pick and go. Another good defense by Malaysia, trying to stop the Hong Kong attacking machine, and another try by the Hong Kong China
Number 8.
team.
Joshua Mark Stitch. Joshua Mark Stitch.
Let's see the pick and go again. Great character showed by the Hong Kong team. They are quite patient in building up to this try.
You can see the Hong Kong have understand that when it comes to the set play, Malaysia show weakness there. So they keep penetrating the Malaysian territory on playing set play. They're kicking to the Malaysian territory and they start playing from there. From maul, pick and go, all the tight plays.
Joshua Mark Hirsch with another try for the Hong Kong China team. Hong Kong right now at 40 points. Malaysia is still trailing at 3 points with Hong Kong is back with a full 15 players. Carl Sullivan back from the sin bin. Paul Altier with another beautiful conversion to add on 2 more points for Hong Kong, China. 42, Malaysia still trailing 3 points. 39 points down.
the last play.
So this is the situation where shows the leadership, you know, when it comes to situation like this, you know, when we are separated by big points, now it's going to show us how much it means for the players to play, you know, to keep playing until the 80 minutes, no matter what, giving the 120%.
DJ Chapman with the restart.
So Hong Kong decide to do another counter attack from the side.
And gripping hands being shut down by Azwan Manzizi.
Big advantage.
And also great tackle by Sharif Nur Hidayat just now.
You can see Hong Kong fully using the whole pitch to play tight game, and then again, bad handling by Hong Kong, but managed to recover.
Now kicked back to Lee James Chapman. Lee James Chapman calling the mark.
Calling for the mark.
Back here for the not rolling. Yeah,
So
you
the
can put
ball
it
managed to get carried back to where they're penalized.
Yeah, penalty to Hong Kong now. No advantage, says the referee. And with a couple less than
out. Tap it first, yeah.
less than a minute to play, and there you go. I think that was the last play
I think that was the
complicated
last
by
play.
the referee. Just went to the players. 42-3. Hong Kong, China leading the first half against the Malaysian team. Turning out for the game, but Hong Kong, China was too good for them in the first half. Hopefully, we can see a better performance by the Malaysian team in the second half. All right, highlights from the first half. Hong Kong against Malaysia. The first try by Hong Kong was from 3 attempts of maul, which they managed to finally get up to 3 attempts, 3 mauling attempts, 3 set piece attempts. First try was from Alex Post, and they were anticipating this, and this is what the Hong Kong team wanted. Set piece, and there you go, the second try. This is the penalty try. Mistake by Amirul Mukminin. I'm not sure whether the intercept or it was an intercept attempt or a deliberate knock-on, but from his body language, it looks like he was trying to intercept. One thing for Amirul Mukminin, he's always trying to intercept, but then again, Hong Kong, they had an extra player. Alex Post actually was waiting outside to get the ball. And third try, this is from Paul Altier. Managed to get 2 tries in the first half. Another attack by the Hong Kong players. Tyler McNutt managed to get his first try in the game today. Hong Kong not afraid to play hands, not afraid to offload the ball, not afraid to move the ball. Managing to get another 5-pointer, and this was another try by Paul Altier from the step in, getting his second try of the game. There you go, Paul Altier. And another try from the ruck. Started from the line out, and patiently building up 3 rucks to the try. from the number 8, Joshua Mark Hirsch. He was in the ruck, pick up the ball, another try to Joshua Hirsch, or rather to Hong Kong. Please don't go anywhere, please stick to the screen as we'll be back after this for the second half action between Hong Kong, China and Malaysia.
Asia Rugby is more than 500,000 players, coaches, and organizers experiencing the game in this multicultural region. Established in 1968, Asia Rugby has expanded from 8 founding countries to more than 36 member unions, spanning Lebanon in the west to Guam in the east, Kazakhstan in the north, to Indonesia in the south. Home to more than half the world's population and an incredible 80% of its youth, Asia Rugby has grown from holding just one tournament every 2 years to running more than 15 international competitions each and every year, culminating in the iconic Asia Rugby Championship and the Asia Rugby 7 Series. Asia Rugby continues to grow the game through initiatives like Get Into Rugby, initiatives that have helped us expand our player base by more than 25% per year, initiatives designed to empower our kids with the knowledge and skills necessary to develop great players and inspire positive social change. Asia Rugby is a diverse collection of cultures bound together by our core values of integrity, passion, solidarity, discipline, and respect, driving our belief that rugby makes a positive contribution to people's lives. Asia Rugby is taking our great game, its spirit, and everything it stands for to over half the world's population. And we invite you to be part of it. Asia Rugby. We can do better, but together.
Our world is growing, and so is rugby. There are more players, more teams, more matches than ever before. Luckily, our game is simple. We only really need one thing to play it, and we buy millions of them every year. Unfortunately, too many end up in the wrong place, but some balls are made better. Rhino's recycled range is made with up to 80% recycled rubber. We are still not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. You only need a ball, make it a good one. For rugby, for you, for the planet.
A ball for the planet.
A ball for the planet.
A ball for the planet.
The Rhino recycled range. A ball for the planet.
Already the Malaysian and Hong Kong team are already on the pitch to start the second half of the second match of Asia Rugby Championships 2024 right here in the UPM Stadium in Serdang, Selangor, Malaysia.
Yes, it's good to be back in action, and wonder what's going on in the changing room and who take the leadership to talk to the players to say, okay, we need to restart again. You know, it's not about the points, it's about how we performing in the field.
Yeah, I think that's the message that is running through the Malaysian changing room.
Yeah.
Duke. And for Hong Kong, how about Hong Kong? What do you think the message was in the Hong Kong changing room?
Probably with the experience, I will say they are like, okay, boys, we are in the good, but don't lose focus.
And definitely cannot lose focus against the Malaysian team.
Yeah, because they can come back from any time.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good recovery. Paul Altier. And great tackle as well by Samir Surinder. Good tackle as well by the Malaysian team. Azwan Mazizi just now. Hong Kong still with the possession. Fast start by the Hong Kong team. Trying to break away. Sebastian Bryant now. Brought down. Great pass. Jack Neville. Still with Jack Neville. Stepping his way through.
Really fast, good start.
Backward pass by Hong Kong.
There's a good recovery from the captain.
Nasharuddin, as I mentioned, from
Quick
the
reaction.
onslaught. With a very good high work rate. Lee James Chapman under pressure.
There's a good clearance from Lee Chapman under the pressure.
That's the thing, right? When Nasharuddin is in the ruck, there was no one to pass the ball out. Chapman had a hard time getting the ball.
Yeah, we call it the hospital
The
pass.
hospital pass, yeah, there you go. Luckily for Malaysia, the Malaysian team, the ball was kicked outside of the 22. However, they are still not outside of the danger zone. Probably, as you know, as what we saw in the first half, Hong Kong, when they start to build that platform, they are unstoppable. There you go, a missed pass by Paul Altier, trying to do a goosey.
So you can see with the Hong Kong play, the speed has changed from in the second half. Now there's another penalty play by Malaysia, and the ball to Hong Kong.
And I think the call was sealing off penalty to Hong Kong. They are not looking at the post at all. Instead, straight away kicking the ball out and working from the set piece.
Yeah, when it comes to the team with the good set play, good forwards, so the whole team trusts on the forwards work.
That's what we've been seeing from the Hong Kong team.
Yeah.
A good thing.
Trying to play the same game plan. I think the ball knocked on.
Knocked on, says the ref.
See, that's a very good sportsmanship there. The Malaysian player lifting up another Hong Kong player who just knocked on the ball. See, that's what we want to see in the sports.
And that's what it's all about.
It's all about,
it's all about.
In the end, rugby wins.
Yeah. Great take again by the Hong Kong team, but as we saw, James Nankivell Sawyer. James Nankivell, another veteran Hong Kong player.
Crouch!
Playing for Kowloon.
Bind!
Player with a very good work rate. Already drops the ball. push by the Hong Kong team. Counter.
Hong Kong managed to win the ball back.
Now possession is with Hong Kong. Pick and go, but it's short, says the referee. Still with Hong Kong. Bursting his way through.
First try on the second half.
Faisal Solomona with the first try of the second half for Hong Kong. Great counter scrum by the Hong Kong team, Duke.
Yeah, the scrum, you can see that they have the technique and they know what they're doing in the scrum. So from there, they take counter attack by just, it's all work by forwards.
And as I mentioned just now, the Hong Kong team they are really setting up the pace in terms of really setting up the platform for their forwards. And the attack, especially, they are always trying to, put the Malaysian team under pressure from the forwards.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening so far in the game. And the Hong Kong team, they are not afraid to move the ball at all.
Yes, so they have the skills. They believe that they all in good shape because the forwards doing their job right, so the backs get the space to run, to do their job. Finish. Paul Altier.
So it's been probably, if I'm not mistaken, 6 tries so far. 6 tries, and this is try number 7 by Hong Kong China, taking the tally to 49. Hong Kong China, Malaysia 3.
You got to give it up to Paul Altier with his kicking skill.
Kicking and
very accurate with his kicking
the guy
skill.
can run as well.
Yeah, he's a good runner.
And he can step as well. Complete player, I reckon. 7 tries so far, and what I can say is 7 trees is going to be planted today as a try-a-tree program by Asia Rugby, where 1 try scored in the Asia Rugby Championship and a tree will be planted, and a great initiative, especially to fulfill the ESG, environmental, social and governance initiative globally. Anwarul Hafiz with a good run. Roll blue! Penalty.
There's a penalty for Malaysia.
Just when he is being very, very consistent, as in the first half we saw the Malaysian players getting penalised for not rolling away, or probably tried to attempt to roll away, but he was just in a hard position to roll away. As you can see, it was quite hard position to be in to roll away.
This is a fantastic kick by Lee Chapman to gain ground. And let's see if Malaysia get the good set play. Because now Hong Kong is in a pressure area.
Just outside of the 5-meter line of the Hong Kong team. This is a very good position for Malaysia to attack the line. Amirul Mukminin with the line out throw. A good tap back by Samir Surinder.
They managed to get the ball. Hong Kong trying to counter the ruck.
Slow ball by Malaysia. Amirul Mukminin. He will pick and go. Amirul Mukminin. Patience is key by Malaysia. Still with Amirul Mukminin, tries to get the ball back. Rucking by Malaysia. The Hong Kong team pushing the attack by the Malaysian team. Nasharuddin.
That's a good carry by Samir Surinder. That's a great carry.
Pick and go again by the Malaysian team.
Advantage offside.
Advantage offside. Another penalty to Malaysia right now. Malaysia with the possession, trying to get the first try of the game.
Oh, there's a counter by Malaysia. Still got
The mark is over there.
Quite lucky for Nasharuddin.
Calm down. Behind the line.
There's a little tension there between Hong Kong and Malaysia.
Mark is here.
Offside, says the ref for the Hong Kong team.
8 and
James
6
Chapman
were offside.
with another kick to line out. Penalty kick. Amirul Mukminin. Huge task for Amirul Mukminin to deliver this line out throw to ensure the ball is straight to his teammates.
There's a
Good
line-out
recovery.
ball.
Syami Edan, his position is quite high.
No
to get
hands,
lower.
no!
So Malaysia trying their pick and go skills
Okay,
again.
release now, Blue! Release now! Scrum.
Penalty for Malaysia again.
Momentum was with Malaysia, that's why scrum was being awarded to Malaysia as the ball was trapped. Just Wang,
White going forward, unplayable.
good decision making by Just Wang.
Scrum.
He foresee the ball will be stuck, straight away called for the scrum, wasting no time.
But when it comes to the scrum, I think Hong Kong have more confidence. So now maybe Hong Kong will try to counter scrum again.
Yeah, that's the thing, the Malaysian team needs to be careful.
Very careful, fast on delivering the ball out.
Bind!
Sharif Nur Hidayat and Suhaika Suhaimi at the flank for Malaysia.
They're all coming together already. Let's keep those standards from the first half.
From what I can see here,
Keep the gap.
from the angle, I think one of the why the Malaysian scrum is not that stable compared to the Hong Kong scrum is because both of our flankers, both of the Malaysian flankers are not binded and not giving that
Wait for my
power,
call.
the props
Stability.
needed.
Crouch!
And it comes to the technique of the how you going down to.
Set!
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can see the body position is not right. So the power is not delivered to the front. See? So Hong Kong managed to counter the ruck and win the ball.
And get a penalty from there. Great performance shown by the Hong Kong scrum. Pushing the scrum back, Malaysian scrum back, and winning the possession again. They will
So
keep
when
the
it
ball
comes to
out.
the scrum, it's more technique and power. You cannot hope on like, okay, I have power and I can push it forward. It's always about technique. How do you go in? How do you position your body? So I think Hong Kong is delivering it very good
Time off, subs.
in that term.
Blue 1. Blue 9.
So substitution for Hong Kong. This is the first substitution.
Yeah, Callum Scott
They're
being
changing.
brought
18.
on for Alex
White
Post.
3.
Callum Scott, former London Irish player.
I'm getting instructions. White 3.
White 3, Syami
First
Afiq
substitution
Edan
for
being replaced
substitute for Malaysia.
by
All done.
Mohammad Syami, Afiq bin Edan.
Curry's done. Time back on.
another prop has been brought in by the Malaysian team.
Ball
Not
not
straight.
straight. This is the second ball not straight for Hong Kong.
Scrum by Malaysia.
Scrum for Malaysia again. So now Malaysia have been counter-ruck twice, counter-scrum twice.
But probably I think because a new fresh leg has been brought in by the Malaysian team. I think it's Abra Zainuddin. has been brought in to replace Syami Edan probably. And the Malaysian team will hope that with some fresh legs, they can hold the scrum.
Is it just scrum? We're playing on, yeah?
So there's some players down for Malaysia. I think they're just going through with their team medic.
Let's go, boys.
And the referee gonna continue playing since it's not a serious injury. And I hope the medic managed to get out of the field by the time the ball get there.
Playing on. Crouch.
Harith Iqbal is still down,
Bind.
and looks like they have indicated that Harith Iqbal needs to be substituted.
Both sides down here.
So the medic calling for structure. So it looks like a serious injury. Malaysian winger.
Guys, the doctors are telling me to stop.
Yeah, Harith Iqbal.
Yeah, and I think the doctor called it stop the match. For take Harith Iqbal out.
I think he needs to be substituted, and it's either being replaced by Zulkifli Azmi, another veteran, another very experienced player.
Yes.
Malaysian player who can play anywhere in the back row.
So if you're looking at the Malaysian list, they have like a few experienced players out there waiting to come in. And with that substitute, I think they will, it looks like a Zulkifli coming in for take over the position. He is a Malaysian sevens captain, a lot of experience and good leadership. So he might manage to change the energy of the team.
And I think the first time I saw Zulkifli Azmi, this is the first time in a few years we're going to see Zulkifli Azmi play at the wing position. As currently he has transitioned to centre.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Let's use this mark here.
And it's quite interesting to see the Malaysian scrum just now. They really held the scrum against.
Held the scrum and win the ball.
Hong Kong. Yeah.
Work hard.
But the referee call is collapsing.
Work hard on the gap.
Both sides. So they re-scrum again.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Collapsing. There you go. Penalty to Malaysia.
17.
See the energy. You can see the Malaysian boys started to laughing because that's why I say when the forward started to doing the job and winning the ball back, it's always the different energy to the whole team.
Afra Zainuddin is now at tight head, and he was celebrating. He was trying. He was holding the scrum against Rory Cinnamon.
I know.
So Lee Chapman asking for another conversion.
Yeah, penalty conversion. Probably this is about 27 meters for to the goal post. James Chapman with his second penalty goal attempt.
Yeah, thank you, Chappie.
Beautiful kick by Lee Chapman.
Thank you, Chappie, says the players and the coaching staff, adding on another 3 points for the Malaysian team. 43 points down. However, their spirits are not hindering. They are still trying to get back into the game. The restart kick. Samir Surinder. Great take by Samir Surinder.
Samir Surinder.
Nasharuddin. On to Sharif
Ball
Hidayat.
knocked on.
Advantage over.
And looks like Hong Kong trying to counter-attack
Yeah, definitely Hong Kong
with the
will
advantage they have.
would want to take this
And
chance.
a good run.
Sebastian Bryant, still with Sebastian Bryant. Finally being brought down. He was dancing around the park, Sebastian Bryant, still with Hong Kong. Offloading, and now to Neville.
That's a great counter-attack by Hong Kong and good finish.
Joshua Hirsch.
Joshua Mark Hirsch.
The Hong Kong number 8 finishing that move. What a great counter-attack by the Hong Kong team. It all started with a great tackle on Sharif Nur Hidayat, who spilled the ball forward, knocked it on, and they picked up from there. And this pass from Jack Neville, who was covered by Anwarul Hafiz, heading on his second try of the game.
So with the program that Asia Rugby running, a try, a tree. Now I can see Joshua already planted 2 tries, 2 trees somewhere in the world.
So that's 54 Hong Kong, Malaysia 6 with Paul Altier attempting to add on another 2 points to convert this try. Paul Altier with a
beautiful kick again.
Yeah, great kick by Paul Altier, adding on 2 more points. Hong Kong, China 56, Malaysia 6, 50 points ahead right now for Hong Kong.
Paul Altier haven't missed any kick for the whole game.
Yeah, never a single.
Haven't missed any. So he got 100% on kicking today.
So far.
So far. So that's comes to the individual skills.
I'm off. Subs. 11.
Substitution for Malaysia in number 11, Muhammad Kamal Hamidi.
Are we good to go?
And number 22, Muhammad Nazrin Fitri. This is another experienced player who have played 7s, 15 for national team and been contributing for Malaysia Rugby for a very long time.
Yep.
And he's a great kicker too.
He's a good kicker.
Improved his kicking tremendously over the years. Great take.
It's a great take by Hong Kong.
It's taken back.
Taken back into the 22, and this will be another ping pong kick to Anwarul Hafiz. Anwarul Hafiz kicking the ball out near the Hong Kong 22. Another good kick by
Anwarul
Hafiz.
Marks here.
Callum Scott with the line-out throw for the Hong Kong team.
Yes.
And
so the line-out being
overthrown,
countered by Malaysia.
Stay blue.
And managed to win the ball, secure the ball. That's a knock-on. That's a mistake and knock-on. And there's 1 player down for Malaysia. 2 players down on the field.
Subs.
And there's some substitutions going on.
Woody Edison that was brought in for the Hong Kong team.
There you go, Malaysia adding another experienced player, Muhammad Amin Jamaluddin coming in. And he is one of the players who played all of it, I would say. He played 7s, he played 15s for national team, contribute a lot for Malaysia Rugby.
Played backs, played forwards.
Played backs, played forwards. He played in New Zealand, he played in German. So he have a lot of experience when it comes to the team.
And that's what probably the Malaysian team needs right now.
This is what they need. The leadership.
Yeah, another
White
leadership,
six.
right? Another.
Yeah.
Stop. You're off. Can you just move off the field, please? Thank you.
And Malaysia are going to change the scrum of the captain. So this is very new, young player who's coming in for Malaysia.
Razali Ramlan,
Razali
KL
Ramlan.
Tigers player who made his debut last year. Still a new player in the national team, but showed a lot of potential. Last week he played against Korea. And one thing about Razali Ramlan, he has really good passes.
Yeah.
He's like the Aaron Smith of Malaysia.
And he controlling the forwards. He talked to the forwards. When I watched the game, he telling the forwards where to go. So that's what we want from the scrum half.
Sets.
Kamel Martin Chung putting in the ball. Kamel trying to do a double round.
50.
Managed to gather the ball, and
There's a good recovery from
Nazrin Fitri.
Nazrin Fitri. Managed to get back in time.
Not the great kick though from Nazrin Fitri. Not the usual kick that we always see from Nazrin Fitri.
I think he still need to warm up a little bit.
How many, boys? 6. 6 or 5?
Nurazman Ramli.
6.
I think he has been brought in to
Six
replace Amirul Mukminin
Let's go.
at hooker. Alex Post. Callum Scott, Callum Scott with the line out attempt. Great take by Hong Kong. That happened so fast. I thought it was a forward, but good passing by the Hong Kong team. They are playing a lot of short passes and intercept just now.
Unlucky. You had the ball and then you knocked it on.
Really sharp eyes by the referee, just Wang.
But it looks like in a high tackle
Blue
if
three.
you see it closely.
Probably you can see it
He
in
knocked out the
the,
ball first, yeah.
probably we can see it in the replay. I have to say it's much cooler now, dude.
Yeah.
Much cooler.
It's nice to be out there,
couple of
up here,
hours ago we were sweating.
sweating.
Crouch.
Scrum for Hong Kong just outside the 22-meter line of Malaysia. Scrum collapse.
Both sides. Both sides. It's not only him. Both of you are losing your bind.
So the referee saying it's both sides been collapsing the scrum.
Just give me this space. Crouch. Bind. Sets.
Solid scrum by the Hong Kong team. Pushing.
Been driven. Advantage for.
Advantage. Knock on. Yeah, there you go.
But they win the advantage first.
No advantage, says the ref. So now penalty to Hong Kong.
Scrum.
Just outside the 22-meter line. Scrum. Another scrum option again taken by the Hong Kong team. I think what they want to do is they want to drive the scrum back as much as possible.
Yep. I need you keeping your shape whilst you're dominant. Yeah. Keep the gap. Yep, keep the gap. Crouch. Bind. Set. You both are anticipating my call. Yeah, wait for my call before the set. Yeah? Then everybody just keep quiet. Yep.
That's a good chat by referee.
Yeah, I think Just Wang as a referee, he has been controlling the game
Wait for
really
my
well.
call.
Yeah.
Hold the space.
As ref, that's a challenge, right? To control, to ensure that the game is being controlled really well. And Just Wang is really shown character
Set.
as a referee, good refereeing today. Ball being brought out, then now
Play fast game by Hong Kong.
yeah, Mateo being brought down. Hurts still with Hong Kong. Fast play by Hong Kong, not giving any space to Malaysia. Bursting his way through. Tyler McNutt just now. Fast hands. Now with the overlap. And first
That's a good
try
hands by Hong Kong.
for Callum Scott. Adding on 5 more points for Hong Kong, China. Taking the tally to 61. Hong Kong, China, Malaysia 6.
See there. That's become shot on the side because you can see under the pressure the Hong Kong managed to stay in position and just hands out.
And probably Hakim was going in a bit too early. Probably
early.
should have went out rather than
And not
anticipating.
marking his main man. So
Yeah.
that is the experience that shows between the teams.
Another conversion, a successful conversion by Hong Kong. This time
It's a
it is
different
from
kicker.
Mateo Abitabile. Adding on 2 more points for Hong Kong, China, taking the tally to 63. Hong Kong, Malaysia 6. Chapman with the restart.
The ball is played, so
Good take by the Hong Kong team. Still with Hong Kong. They are playing short hands. Great short hands, great offload. Taking the
And
ball
good leg
in
drive.
front. Yeah, leg drive. That was probably a 20 plus meters carry. Still with Hong Kong. Great run.
and what an offload by Hong Kong.
Great offload
What an
actually.
offload by.
If we can see the replay, who did that? Another try to Hong Kong by Jamie Pincott.
Is it Callum Scott who did the offload? That's a beautiful offload.
Definitely a great offload, in fact.
That's it.
Let us see.
Look at that.
And probably that was Callum Scott. That was the
Yeah.
hooker, I think.
That's the mobile forwards that I will say. And he is the player who have from former London Irish player.
Yeah, as you can see, he is showing a lot of experience, a lot of
Experience
character.
and confident on his.
Of course, he
ball
made some
carries.
mistakes just now with the line-out, but ultimately he showed that good character, good anticipation, and another successful conversion under the post, adding on another conversion. 2 more points. Right now, Hong Kong, China 70, Malaysia 6. Right now, Hong Kong, China, they're not slowing down, dude.
They are not looking like they're slowing down. And that's a bad handling by Hong Kong.
Now, there you go, Malaysia. They will have their chance. Razali to Lee James Chapman.
That's a beautiful pass by
Putting
Lee
out.
Chapman.
Stepping in. Still with Malaysia.
Advantage is over.
Razali fast at the breakdown.
And the ball will knocked on.
Oh, knock on Malaysia first, says the ref.
Advantage there.
Just Wang saw the infringement by the Malaysian team.
You see, when Malaysia get the ball, managed to secure the ball, you can see the energy is different. They wanted to show their play. But they need more of that. They need to turn over more. They need to work on counter-attacking more. Because at the early of the game, they're really good at counter-attacking, winning the ball back.
Crouch. Bind.
With around 10 minutes to play, Hong Kong, China, 54 points, 64 points ahead. And now they are counter attacking from their own 22.
No hands.
Attacking as a unit for in the pod. There you go, another 4-pot. Showing great unit skills, Hong Kong. Playing at the short side, still with Hong Kong. Oh, there you go. The flag is up. Unlucky for Callum Scott. I'm sure if there was momentum for Callum Scott, this play would be very hard to stop.
This is the mark.
I think he stepped out a little bit.
Yeah, it was. He stepped on the chalk a little bit. There you go.
White, how many numbers?
That's a good call.
How many? Yes.
There's another player down for Malaysia.
How many? 5. Yes, we are playing. Receiver? Receiver.
Oh, Norazban Ramli.
Lost the ball in the lineup. And Hong Kong knocked on.
Overshot.
Let's see if Malaysia managed
Advantage
to.
over.
That's a beautiful kick by
One back.
Azwan Mazizi. And
What a screamer. There you go. He kicks and he is tackling as well. Azwan Mazizi. Good covering tackle. Possession still with Hong Kong.
Roll.
Good offload. Anwarul Hafiz. Players were scared to touch the ball. They anticipated they were offside.
Release,
Yeah.
Blue, release.
Razali. Lee James Chapman with the chip kick.
there's a
Trying to find
beautiful
the
kick.
winger. There you go. Zulkifli Azmi. Oh.
There was a good thinking, good play by Lee Chapman and Zulkifli.
Unlucky for
Unlucky.
Zulkifli Azmi.
Unlucky.
That would have been something for the veteran player.
Subs. White 5.
Samir, so there's another substitute for
White 5.
So for Malaysia,
Yeah, Samir Surinder has
Samir
been brought out.
Surinder.
For Harith El Iskandar. Shah has been brought on.
Complete, Faris. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Samir is still on actually.
Oh, so
And I think
Muhammad Sobri. Right?
Harith El
8 in each
Iskandar
8. Crouch.
brought in to replace Shobri Amok.
Sobri.
Bind. Set.
Good scrum by Hong Kong. And now Jack
Advantage.
Neville.
That's a knock on by Hong Kong.
Still
DJ
playing
Chapman.
advantage.
Good kick. Oh, no advantage, says the ref.
So advantage for Malaysia. Mungkin that's a that's a scrum for Malaysia.
Okay, there is a scrum for Malaysia.
a knock on. Yep. Boys, work hard, stability, and keep the gap. Crouch! Bind! Set!
That's a good scrum. Mama Amin Jamaluddin, good carry by Mama Amin Jamaluddin. That's a good show and go.
Azwan Mazizi with the fast hand.
Forward pass.
And the ref says it was forward.
But if you take a look at it, there was a great handling by Azwan Mazizi. Quick hands, quick thinking. But the next place was a bit forward, so you need to come back and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? If you were probably, if
And at the
Anwarul
back,
was at the
it
back,
doesn't look like it's a forward pass.
Stay close and drive straight. Just give me that space first, yeah? Crouch! Bind! Set! Nope. You.
solid scrum by the Hong
Solid
Kong
scrum
team.
right back.
Nothing.
The ball is actually out. Oh,
Oh, what a great take by the scrum half. But not a great pass. Using the short side.
Stay. No
The
hands,
position
no!
has turned over to Malaysia right now. Chapman with the torpedo screamer. Chapman, what a kick!
what a kick, what a kick. Great kick by Chapman.
Amin Jamaluddin just tying his boots.
Boys, we got about 90 seconds left, yeah? Last few plays. No. Last
So the
few
referee
plays.
just
yeah?
called last few plays.
Last few plays. We got about 1.5 minutes.
So it's about a 1.5
4.
minutes to play.
Last few plays, says the ref.
I don't think you need to call that.
Oh, what a tap back.
The ball being tapped back. Well, let's see what
Chapman.
Malaysia are capable to do.
Oh, that's
Solid tackle by Hong Kong.
First
Other
offensive
penalty
goal,
win by
yeah.
Malaysia.
You were fine.
when
It's the
just
last
that
1
split
minute.
second there, dude, I thought that was like something like a shoulder charge, but yeah, probably I was wrong. There was marginal, I think.
That's a great kick by Lee Chapman.
He's got a kick, isn't it?
Yeah. So now they are in Hong Kong territory, playing the last minutes of the game.
The last few seconds
This is
of
the mark.
Let's
the
see
game.
if Malaysia
Boys.
can finish
4.
strong.
Nur Azman Ramli with the
Managed to tap back and win
line
the
out.
ball.
Yep. Offload.
And it's
Amirul Abbas. Amirul Abbas now. Moss. Ball not out. Now scrum to Hong Kong.
Time, boys.
Time, says the ref, and that's the end of it.
So
Hong
that's the
Kong,
end of the
China defeated Malaysia at their own turf. Hong Kong, China 70, Malaysia 6. Great spirit showed by the Malaysian team. However, the Hong Kong China team was too good for them on this day, as Hong Kong showed their prowess.
And that shows like how long the team has been together. You can see how they're playing together as one. Well done to the both team for their hard work, and it looks like Hong Kong moving forward to the next game. And Malaysia gonna play against UAE for the next game and see how will they prepare for the next game. Congratulations Hong Kong for today's winning match. Good luck.
Well, like I said, great character shown by both teams.
Both teams, yes.
Hong Kong especially, I think they use this game to really test out their set piece.
Yeah.
And I think they got a lot of information from this game, from their set piece, well ahead against the game against Korea next week. As last year, they only won 23-21 against Korea, so I'm sure they would want to improve a lot.
For moving forward. And with the preparation, you can see how Korea has been preparing for this year's Asian Championship too. So Hong Kong versus Korea is going to be a great game to watch. Stay tuned for everybody who's watching Asia Rugby for Hong Kong, Korea. It will be a great game.
Players going through the tunnel. Obviously, the game started.
This is the sportsmanship that they show. How hard you go against each other in the field. Once the game is finished, you just shook hand and say, hard luck, try again. That's the sportsmanship of rugby. And I will say to the Malaysian younger players who just started to play, this will be a good experience for them. And they know their level, where to start, where they are now.
Siapa yang tukar interview ni? Kau? Shoulder to shoulder dulu. Shoulder to shoulder dulu.
translation needed.
Yeah, no translation needed.
What question will you ask him?
No, I'll ask you what congratulations on the game, what your thoughts on how you look? Yeah, you look. Hirsch, it was a great game and great win for Hong Kong. What are your thoughts of the game?
Yeah, pretty chaotic game, to be honest. With the delayed start, we knew things, we had to prepare for things not to go our way, and a slow start. Just a really resilient performance from us. Happy to get out of here with a win and head back to Hong Kong. China. No,
the pitch was quite wet for you guys, but the thing is, you guys went for set pieces after set pieces. What was the thought process going into that?
We just wanted to be prepared for anything and focus on ourselves. We can't control the weather. We had thunderstorm, sideways rain, wind, and baking hot sun. So just really proud of the guys' effort.
And next game against Korea. So what are you guys going to prepare? Anything different?
I don't think the recipe is going to change for us. It's going to be concentrating on our performance and how we can get better over this break, and really looking forward to the challenge that Korea pose.
Congratulations and all the best next week. Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Great game. Nasa, great game. Good fighting spirit. Of course, you guys lost today, but there was a lot of character that was shown by your players and the team as well. So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, first, Alhamdulillah, we managed to finish the games. Even though we know the score is big margin. Yeah, I know. But I love the spirit from the boys. Fight until the end. So it might be hard to accept the lose, but for us, we'll come back against UAE.
And of course, for UAE, that will be the first time the Malaysian team will play against UAE. Anything different or any preparation that will be different going into that game?
UAE compared to Hong Kong, I think same on both team physically. So on that, our coaches, our players will find out what need to do on next week against UAE.
I wish you all the best and thank you very much for that great performance by the team. Cheers. Okay, so Ben, it was a great performance shown by both of the teams. But of course, the scoreline didn't really show how Malaysian team played. Especially, they showed a great performance. They showed great heart. But the Hong Kong team, their execution was flawless.
Yes, I think a couple of things. Firstly, what makes me happy is the crowd stayed, regardless of what the score was at halftime. So that's a good thing. The next one is, as you said, they never ever gave up. Even up to the last minute, there was a potential try here. The crowd were on their feet. So, 76 points. Good entertainment, a lot of tries, but hats off to Malaysia. And you can look around, the crowds are still staying. They want to be there with their heroes, regardless of the scoreline. So well done, Malaysia Rugby, for organising this, despite the rain, delayed start. I think thumbs up, double thumbs up for Malaysia Rugby. Asia Rugby can be proud of this tournament. Thank you.
And as from Malaysia Rugby's, Asia Rugby's point of view, and I think you are quite happy, looking at this crowd who stayed, regardless of the rain, regardless of the weather, and moving forward, definitely this is a good thing for Asia Rugby, right?
It's a good thing for Asia Rugby, and the fact that on social media we also know that Malaysia is the most active. So if you look at around now, the boys want to shake hands with their heroes. They're actually going to shake hands with the Hong Kong players. They want to take pictures with the Hong Kong players. That's the spirit of rugby, which is very, very much alive in Malaysia. So yeah, terima kasih Malaysia.
Moving forward, Ben, in terms of the Asia Rugby Championships, this year, of course, we are looking at something different. And what do you reckon we can see? Anything different in the future?
Anything different in the future? Well, it's a pathway to qualifying for the World Cup. So next year, 2025, this is the preparation for 2025. If you speak to all coaches, they will tell you, whatever happens this year, this is our building block towards next year. So 4 teams, 1 chance, maybe 2 chances to play in the World Cup. So I think things are just going to intensify for next year. Yeah.
Anything else that you want to highlight?
No. I mean, we all hope for that one spot, direct spot for Asia 1. That's what we want. And then for Asia 2 to get another chance playing against Africa 2 and still another chance in a repechage. So theoretically, we could have two teams, apart from Japan, of course. We could have 2 teams in the World Cup. But for now, let's see what happens next year, because it's going to be brutal. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Potentially, definitely, and that's what we want to hope for, another Asian team in the Rugby World Cup. As you can see, a lot of the teams that is participating in the Asia Rugby Championships, they have a lot of potential, a lot to show for, and that's what we hope in the future. That's all from me from UPM Stadium in Serdang, Selangor. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined in from 2 p.m. I'm Rod. Take care, and we see you again in the future. Goodbye.